I don't think you really want me to get it all out though. Because if I was really broke everything down, and that's probably what I should do, since we on this type of clearing the air type shit, right? Why not? Because it's like, here's the crazy thing. People want to see something, see what's on your mind until they realize that they are the reason why shit going south for them. So then they try to discombobulate everything, stir shit up and make it look one way when it's really another. Try to overtalk or make something. I gotta let myself calm the fuck down, man. But I don't know if this gonna really happen today. I'm gonna do my best. You are not supposed to keep, go on and walk around with shit on you. I don't walk around with anger on me. I don't walk around stressed out. I sleep good as fuck at night. I don't worry about, I don't have anything to worry about right now. I don't have, except my foot, my damn foot. That's about it. That's literally about it. I'm good staying to myself. I've been good staying to myself. I'm very at peace with myself. I love myself. I'm comfortable in my own space, spending quality time with myself. I like the things that I think about doing. I like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a bored way with myself. I can get bored with other shit. I can get bored with bullshit. I can get bored with lame shit. But I'm, damn, I'm very spontaneous, man. So this shit a trip right now. Somebody that say that they don't want no bad blood and they ain't got no bad blood, but they come trying to break blood, like create some blood. It's weird. I don't get it. So I got this neighbor. We cool. He was living here before I came. I'm going to just break this shit down because one thing I'm going to do is not go in tomorrow with this shit. I got better things to do and I got to go back to work. I'm off today, so I got time today for the shit to go on and clear it. And since I got over-talked to the point to where I had to raise my voice and make it seem like I was just yap, and yelling and created a scene to where a motherfucker can tell me that I remind them of this person and that person. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You are the one that's yapping over what I'm saying to where I got to get louder to make it seem like I'm yelling. I already have a strong voice. And when I speak my voice, I'm going to be heard. Anyway, that's natural. Just like the veins in my motherfucking forehead is natural type shit. So I got this neighbor. Me and him cool. Far as I'm concerned, we still good. But I just, you gotta serve people a certain way. You just learn your levels. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The neighbor wanted to, he spoke to me. Man, I'm gonna be honest. It's been only one person over here. It's been only one person over here that I've approached myself. And that's the other neighbor. Because of him and his dog. That was our first meet and greet. and I opened my door and said something to him. That's the only person over here that I have spoke to first on. Every motherfucker out here, every other person out here in this state has approached me first. Let me start there. Because I stay to myself. I don't fuck with people. And it's a reason for that. People try me, and once they realize they can't get by me, they try to deny me on that bullshit. That's why I don't fuck with people. This neighbor wanted to open his door up to me as a friendly neighbor, and that's cool. I'm down with getting to know my surroundings if it's opened, but I'm not knocking in nobody's shit. Neighbor got some pretty eyes. We all got work to do, even me. He has some pretty ass eyes though. When he told me his sign, I tried not to cringe. And I really gave it a benefit of the doubt and tried to stay on the 3D page with it. I'm going to be honest. Hey, Nikki. I know the screen is black, but you can hear me just fine. Now, my neighbor seemed interested in wanting to get to know me, and I didn't mind getting to know him. But at the same time, I let it be known I'm celibate to myself, and I definitely don't need shit from nobody. I ain't asking nobody for shit either. Want to get to know me? 21 questions. Got him. He sure had them. And every last question seemed like it was just trying to see where my head was at when it came down to being touched, or even, it was, I don't know, it circled back around, just mixed the words up and rearranged the shit. But, to me, it's a nigga talking. It's a man. I mean, shit. Who tripping? I ain't tripping. Hey again, Nikki. That song, Nikki, by The Dream. You might need to listen to it. It's your name. Now, look. I don't know. It's a couple of things that this neighbor said that threw me off, that made me kind of like, we ain't on the same page. But he cool, though. Still a neighbor. I talk when we talk. Neighbor introduced me to the other neighbor. They friends. I guess they brothers. They like brothers. That's cool. I stay in between you two, but that don't make me part of you two. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell each other everything. That's on y'all, but I don't know you like that. My circle is beyond small. Shit. But I'm cool. I'll get to know you as long as I allow myself to. It is what it is. Can't force shit on me. And that's what it came down to. That's what it seems anyway. Because if somebody approached me and say, we family, did I say, okay, we family back? No, I didn't say none of that. Family cut, family hurt, family put your ass in the dirt. What you talking about? That's what they tried to do to me. So what make you any different? As far as I can see. For real. But think about it. I mean, and then saying that he helped me out with what? Offering to ask someone to do something for me that really didn't give a fuck. But then on top of that, did you really even do it? No, because I didn't hear from nothing else about it. Nothing more to it. Nothing. Shit was gone with the wind. But you got the nerve to say that that's the one thing that you helped me out with, friend. I guess. Then you call and say you fucked up. I mean, if you know you did, why press your luck? Sending me a long ass book to wake up to. Making me read some shit like that and like I was in the mood. Speaking in parables, but you don't understand. I'm confused. It seemed like because I didn't open up to let this person in to where they wanted. Like I'm talking about motherfucker accidentally we brushed hands trying to catch dogs, animals, brushing hands by accident. And the motherfucker took that as a touch. But then tripped out like I was counting it. Because it was a brush. Yeah, I'm going to feel you touching me, especially when I don't let nobody get close to me. That's my personal space. The fuck you mean? Man, for real. Hey, 67. But then, like, offer me out to eat. I'm gonna actually spill it. I'm gonna spill the beans. This motherfucker decided to say, I want to take you out for your birthday. I was like, I don't really, it'd be nice because nobody, but it's because I don't allow nobody to. I said, nobody don't do it. I don't open the gate for it. Because I don't like being disappointed. So it's not that I don't allow nobody to. I just don't want the disappointment of the fact that somebody could possibly say they will and then they don't. Which these days motherfuckers move like that. So if I feel it, then I'm not even going to open the gate. But I gave, once again, benefit of the doubt. So what I do? I turn around and when the motherfucker said, I ain't like them. I want to take you out to eat for your birthday. At least take you out to eat, do something for you for your birthday. All right, well, okay. You ain't like them. If you say so, do it. Okay. Simple shit. And I sat back, didn't say another word. Didn't ask, what should I wear? Then where are we going? Then didn't say nothing. Just waited on the next when or what we going, hearing it from the next, because it's my birthday, right? What I'm supposed to say anything for when somebody is inviting me to do something for me. Why would I call and reach out to them and ask any questions? It's my birthday. The fuck? So I'm not going to say shit, but guess what? Since I don't like pressing my luck, I'm going to always have me a plan B. And like I say, I'm celibate. I'm always have a plan B. Because I don't like pressing my luck. So either way it go, if somebody didn't do what they said they was going to do, I ain't tripping. I'm cool. I had to learn the hard way. That's why I have a tough skin like I do. But that shit can get hurt too. It can get bruised. And right now, motherfucker done bruised me a little, my shit a little bit. So I'm talking my shit. So you asked me to go take me somewhere for my birthday when I ain't, I'm doing shit on my own. I ain't looking like I'm miserable. Damn, I'm cool. Maybe you took it that way. I don't know. I'm good though. But then on my birthday, you knock at my door. You knock at my door. I come to my door and you get to complaining about all the shit that you got going on, which I don't know nothing about none of that. None of that energy, I ain't felt none of that type of shit in a minute. I know how to transmute it though. I'm standing there listening. He hitting me with his shit left and right. Pew, 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 pew. And I'm not dodging it like Neo. I'm transmuting it. I'm sucking it up. Because I'm one of them. I'll listen to somebody's problems, even when they bringing me a problem, but then try to make me out to be the problem, which is weird as fuck to me. Such a problem. Let's solve it though. And then you turn around and say, I'm a still, it's your birthday. I know today your birthday, and I still want to do something for you for your birthday. At least I can do is take you out to eat. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. Somewhere, how did he say it? It's like nobody else care to do it. Nobody else care to do shit. That's how he said it. It ain't like nobody else care to do shit for you. I'm standing there like, well, damn. Nobody else care, but what if I don't want them to care? Who said I wanted somebody else to do something for me in the first place? I've been making it on my own for a few years now. And I'm certainly by myself and to myself. And ain't no motherfucker around me helping me with shit. Nothing. Not a pot to piss in or a window to throw it the fuck out of. Big facts. I done went through my motions. YouTube can tell it all. My ups and downs. And I done walked alone. Every fucking step of the way. And for some reason, the people that want to step into my life and try to talk over me, control my steps, and try to get me to go down their paved ways, they seem to have their own personal motherfucking issues on their own. But they trying to take on my shit by controlling what the fuck I say or do. Or where I should be, putting me in some shit that I ain't asked to be in. You just trying to suck a duck a motherfucker when I ain't even looking to get in the ring with your ass. What the fuck are we doing? But then you say you still gonna do something, and I don't hear shit about it no more. No more. Then the next time I do talk to this man, he called me. I mean, he asked me to come talk to him and then say, "Oh, well, I heard such and such happened around here." Well, yeah, it happened. Oh, well, I just got the information. Oh, I heard this and I wasn't here. No, you wasn't. So, and you certainly didn't hear it from me. So that ain't got shit to do with, what you done heard. And then put me on the phone with somebody else and then made it out like I was the one that told them. Like, well, I'm sitting here with Angel and she telling me about such and such, and I'm sitting here like, damn, what a twist. What a turn. with a twirl. The fuck we doing? But I just sat there poised. I just sit there gracefully and I just listened and I just let it be because, the fuck? Well, okay. Fuck you. All right. I let that be. And then I even was listening to the arrangements that was being made and how we can all do this together and how I was being insinuated. I mean, like I was being like installed in the midst of what somebody else, what their adjustments wanted to be. Well, we can put together and pitch in and go do. I'm not. Who said I what? Nobody asked me how did I truly feel. Can I do it? Yeah, I could do it, but do I want to do it? Is the question. Never got that. It's just, okay. And then to be turned around and placed in a position to where, because I decided to I don't want no part of that, but I'm going to still keep my word on one thing that I said. Ain't no he say, she say shit. But God say a lot. You hear me? God say and I listen to God. I go to the source. I don't give a damn about nobody else talking. Because people gonna lie. People gonna say what's needed to be said so they can go ahead and get by. I go to the source. I go to the sky. I don't worry about what's walking on through these motherfucking lands and shit like that, man. Because people gonna say what they need to say to band together and stick with sticks and throw stones. That's just it. That's just it. So I'll rather just ask God. Why bother with the he say, she say shit? What's the point? This shit gonna circle back around. Ain't getting nowhere. So I'd rather go to the source, and then when I get my answers from God, I go on. Go on to myself and go on and mind my business. I don't worry about no get back. I don't worry about no whispers and none of that extra shit. I don't have time. I'm 45 years old, yo. I don't have time in my life to be concerned about what he or she said when God can simply just tell me what I need to be knowing and get on down. You feel me? Because he and she gonna still be there when I'm on down there somewhere else. Minding my motherfucking business. I don't do that petty shit. And yes, I will misread the fuck out of a 15 fucking page text if I woke up to it. The fuck? What do you expect at motherfucking 8 o'clock in the morning to wake up to some shit like that? Let's be reasonable about the shit though. I feel like I'm dealing with some real life airheads. But they just people doing people shit. Making it seem one way. And yeah, I grew a little bitty ass crush on the eyes. On the eye. Look, y'all, I ain't been dating. I ain't been dating. I ain't trying to knock nobody or nothing like that. I ain't been dating. I look at spirits. And, I actually, I'm trying to give people reasonable doubt and benefit of it. I'm laughing, but this shit for real. I know that everybody ain't nobody perfect, yo. So if I'm gonna get my little foot and dip it in a dating pool or any pool like that, then here's the thing: the motherfucker was asking me questions enough that was like dating questions, okay? But yet he's going around saying to the next motherfucker, we family, which they family, but I don't always. I don't do what? Anyway, so which way is it? But so you show me because I show you that I'm not sexually interested and I'm not opening that type of door. Then you show me that you ain't looking for that, but you also all show me that you ain't interested in trying to still get to know me on no other level as well. Instead, you throwing your other shit at me that you got going on when that's your business, okay? Unless you want to talk to me about it, that's fine. But don't wait until the last minute to shit hitting the fan to want to try to splurge it at me like I'm supposed to just congest it all. No, that ain't how that shit work. So be fair about it. But then you turn around and you, okay, so look, I just asked this person, so because he just wanted, my response to the shit was my response to the shit. And then I tried to leave it alone because I ain't trying to make it look like I'm on some petty text bullshit, man, for real. I don't do that thugging. I really don't. I used to, but that shit has passed, you know? For real. Oh, nobody got time. And to realize that I used to actually text like that. Damn, I had some faders, yo, for real. But nah. But to wake up to that and somebody making it out like they ain't did nothing but been there to help me, and meanwhile, what? Where? When? And then congratulating me on stuff that really I ain't even looking for that on. What the fuck? Not trying to even be funny about that. That's long time coming shit. That shit is, man, look, it's weird. I'm just over it. It's weird. Weird as fuck. And believe it or not, it looked like a motherfucker had bad blood all the way. It looked like the shit was already some weird shit. And it just got addressed, if you ask me. Yeah, I felt the way. I felt the way because of how I was being treated. And so when motherfucker sidebarring me on one side and making another motherfucker look at me another way, and then when the shit come out, it look like, well, why you ain't been said who? And then the one who asked me the question wasn't even the one who was supposed to ask. So I end up on a three-way conversation with my neighbors, right? I end up with a three-way phone call with my neighbors. And I asked, okay, so since you want me to call and you want to talk it out, okay, am I going to be able to say what I need to say? I was told, yeah. All right, well, let me call then. But before I say anything, I want to make sure you got everything out you need to say. So I'm listening. Before he even wanted to click me on the phone, he just, is there anything you want to say to me before I click you on? No, you wanted me to, you want everybody to, you involving him. I'm not involving nobody. You're inserting the next person. So since this is what it's about, no, click him in. What we doing? That's that bullshit. You the one that wanted to say you wanted to do a three-way fucking call so we can get it all on the line. So I called. But then when goddamn me, you get me on the phone, you want to ask me, is there anything that we need to talk about first? No. You want to insert him. I wasn't inserting nobody else. I have not been inserting nobody else. Now I'm inserting every fucking body. You want to insert? Let's do it. Fair is fair, right? Your way is your way. My way is my way. But it's fair ways. You chose your direction. Now this is mine. We get on the three-way call and I'm listening. And you say, well, you pretty much, well, you ain't got no bad blood. I see what you got going on. Yeah. But what the fuck that's got to do with you? For one, what I got going on? I don't know what the fuck you got going on. You know why? Because I ain't trying to see what the fuck you got going on. I'm not inserting myself in your business. I'm minding my own fucking business. Period. I'm a friendly fucking neighbor when I need to be. But I ain't nobody's family. Especially if this is the type of shit you move like. Or the way you move. I'm good. Then you want to say, oh, where we at? Because I don't want to live next to somebody. I'm not asking. You the one did all this. And then for me to, and then saying, well, I talked to him about everything. So he know about me and your personal conversations in Texas that ain't got nothing to do with him. Well, me and you was getting to know each other. Well, tried to get around that dude, tried to change it to a whole different way. Tried to take me down another road. I said, nah, let's back that up. So once again, you inserted him in our personal conversation and take phone calls and texts. That mean he know what the fuck we been talking about? Yeah. Oh, nigga, bye. Get off my phone. That's some hoe ass shit to me, period. I don't give a fuck about how close y'all is like that. Me and him ain't on that wave. Me and him was on. I was getting to know him on a different type of level. I had a little bitty crush. He knew it. He installed it. He came at me. He installed. Okay. So it is what it is. Because regardless of anybody's approach, it's up to me. I play a part in everything. So I'm always show accountability for my end of whatever. But I just sit here and watch and just been quiet. And motherfucker say, I was going to take you to breakfast. Matter of fact, I was going to text you and ask you, did you want to go to breakfast or did you want to get a plate? But you had company. So I assumed that assume what, bitch? I wasn't hungry. Assume what, bitch? I was eating him or something or her. What the fuck did you assume? Because, far as I see it, if you thinking my way, I mean, I don't know, especially I don't know how motherfucker put, but if you're trying to get to know somebody, and especially if you're a neighbor, and especially if you throwing out we family, but at the same time you low key, we getting to know each other on another level. I think either way it go, you gonna if you genuine about the shit, you gonna text me and ask me do I want the fucking plate. You know what I'm saying? I would on some real nigga shit. Not trying to be funny. I'm a little bitty fat motherfucker. I like to eat. And I make that clear. I also make it clear when I have a lack of an appetite. But and shit. But I don't really just turn down no food like that, especially when I done seen it cooked. And I know you ain't doing no retarded shit. To my food. But what? I mean, what's a text to ask me that? Why assume? And then say, I just know you. If I was gonna call you, but I just know you ain't gonna answer. You and then telling me that I need to quit assuming stuff because I said with your shit talking ass. All I said was, here it go if you need it. With your shit talking ass. That's all I said. That's it. That's it. And then I woke up to 17 letters. That's it. That's all it took. I can only imagine if I would have put more, like another line, I could only imagine. But meanwhile, I'm the one making assumptions. While you done send me a whole book of assumptions. and meanwhile, ways and reason to try to say, this is why this ain't happening. This is why this is why all of a sudden this person, that's why. And oh Lord, to turn around and say, I remind a motherfucker of their exes. Bitch, please. They could never be me. Ever. I'm 10 times better and 10 times worse. You hear me? All the way around the board, baby. 10 times better and 10 times worse than anybody's ex. Because it's only going to always be one me. I promise you. I am love. Y'all going to get it one day. Just not today. Today you going to get this shit. Ain't. Motherfuckers show they real side, you know, and then flip it, make stuff be what it is when it's a whole nother way. When a motherfucker stay clear of me, just because you do certain shit in front of other people don't mean I don't see you when you alone. So if you choose to stay clear of me, and you the one that's been distant, stay clear of me. Then don't be mad when I'm just returning the fucking favor and staying clear of you. That's it. So if a person don't keep their word and then they start slacking on reaching out to you, responding to you, reacting to you, communicating with you, okay, you get the motherfucking picture, right? So you go the other fucking way. But then they turn around and show you that they've been keeping an eye on you with all this other shit. But they don't think that you will answer the phone. But they assume that you doing this because you got that nigga over there. Don't know if I'm letting a motherfucker sleep on my couch because they ain't got nowhere to sleep or nah. Don't know my fucking business because you really trying to assume by looking and peeking instead of fucking asking. But you can knock on my door and say some disrespectful ass shit like, I would take you somewhere I want to take you somewhere for your birthday because at least don't nobody else give a fuck to really do it. Don't nobody else care to do it. Type shit. I mean, it's weird. Hey, Enchanted. It's weird as hell to me. It's backwards if you really ask me. Well, I don't, but yet, and then for the neighbor that I didn't have no issue with at all, to turn around and just clock one at me like that. And his big ass hand doinked my ass with it too. Not physical, but I'm talking about as far as that mental hand. He doinked me. You know why? Because he overtalked me with lack of full understanding, taking up for his brother, taking up for his friend because of what he was just sitting back listening to and getting a half response on. And then for him to say he done sent him the whole threads of our conversations, or he done sent him this conversation or whatever the fuck. That's like, what? What are you doing? That shows me, and I don't mind. That's why I was like, you can clearly see it, but are you sending him the real shit then? Are you sending him the full conversations? Are you sending him everything? And if you are, what is it that he don't understand unless he's only getting at one side of the scenario? And then when you're hearing the other side, you're just hearing a bitch yap, 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 yap from a nigga's point of view because you bitch, you're 3D, you don't get it. We can act like we woke all day long, but I'm telling you, man, y'all ain't on my level. For real. You'll never be. That type of shit that they own. I'm just saying. How you walking in life and what's going on with your life. You can make things hard for you. It's choices that we make. But some people show you why they going through what they be going through. Their testimonies are really gonna be the ones that's gonna kick the motherfucking dirt over. It's gonna kick it. It's gonna that's gonna really be the motherfucking icing on the cake. Because we win and we lose, but we learn or we choose not to, and we have to repeat shit until we continue to learn. Oh, no, it ain't leading me to new neighbors. See, here's the thing. don't got no issue with nobody. I ain't got no issue with now one of them. I can speak my piece and move on. I can still shake your hand. You know what I'm saying? But if you spit at me, and they ain't spit at me, neither one of them. As far as I'm concerned, they ain't got spat on. You know what I'm saying? But if you spit at me or spit on me, that's a whole different ball game. That's it. I ain't got no beef with them. I ain't got no bad blood with them. I know how to rectify a misunderstanding. I know how to rectify differences and not, not getting along. It is on certain things, but so now I know not to cross that boundary. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on my end. I'm straight. The thing was that motherfucker came at me crossing boundaries, and I was sitting there I wasn't even trying to see how far they could go. I alerted it because, okay, here, I'm gonna give a couple of examples. I'm gonna give a couple of examples. Example number one. Zeke. My neighbors got dogs. They got some nice animals, nice babies. Love them. But didn't know him at first. And, at the same time, Zeke is well trained. Zeke is damn near human. For real. Zeke right now is going to get in trouble because he over there laying on the damn sofa like that. And I told his ass to stay off the sofa, but he don't know how to listen. So Zeke is hard-headed. That's okay. That's Zeke. That's what Zeke do. Zeke is hard-headed. Ain't nothing wrong with Zeke being hard-headed. That's what he's a kid. That's what they do. And when Zeke is around other people, just like a kid that get around company, he shows out. And as the parent or the big sister or whatever, the sibling or the caretaker, you don't really want to pop that ass right in front of the company. So you let them do a little too, some type shit. Zeke is that kid that as soon as he realized somebody say, "Oh, handsome dog," or he tail go up, ears go up, oh shit, and he ready, friend, he ready. That's just Zeke. Zeke gonna be Zeke, and he gonna keep on Zeking. That's just it, right? And trust me when I say his hard head has not made a soft ass yet. Don't think it will no time soon either. His little tail wag. Let's see. Zeke. See, he act like he don't hear me. He act like ain't that some shit? Anyway, okay, so meanwhile, the things that I'm always told that I need to do this, I need to do that. I was told this stuff at first. Once they got to talking to me, the first thing they was doing was analyzing things that I would do. And the first thing was my dog. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like I need to keep him on the choker, which I do, but I don't even do that now because he don't even really walk on his leash or nothing. He just know not to go so far, and he don't. He actually just listen well, but it's like, and he don't like that thing on him. But I was putting it on him, and still will though, just to hurry up and take his ass out or whatever. But for the most part, it's like that kind of control. Okay, that's cool. I can learn from little things like that. Not really tripping big about that, but it's almost like I need to do this, I need to do that, but then turn around and asking me, how do I, and it was only one of the neighbors that asked me this, how do I keep him out his cage without him making such a mess and because I take out the time for him like he needs to be taken out to individually learn his personality on that type of wave to know when I need to do this and need to do that, type shit. And it's just every person got their own way of how they communicate with their animals. And you sometimes you got to learn the animal instead of trying to make them learn you. Either way it goes, it's a 50-50. It's your babies. But I mean, motherfucker asked me, can they come pick me up from work? Sure, if you want to. I didn't offer you free shit at work. I mean, if you want, I ain't tripping. I'm still do that. I'm cool. But it's like, then come and get me. I'm talking about how I'm working on gaining weight. Then come and get me from work and look at how I'm walking, how far I'm walking. It's just say, you know, it was like discrediting. It was a Debbie Downer moment for me, because it was like, first thing, you ain't gonna never gain no weight. You walking like this. I walk all the time. People walk all the time. Jesus walked. But nothing was encouraging about that at all. But then when I say something about going to the gym with me, ain't got time for that. Ask to take me to work. I don't mind you taking me to work. You offered to do it. I don't mind. But then when I get in your vehicle, you got it boxed out, smelling like straight kosher in this motherfucker. And then you have to blunt all loud and all in my face. Tell me, you want to hit it? No, nigga. I want to get to work without looking like I walked in high. I'm feeling like I'm, which felt a little weird because, I mean, motherfuckers, okay, I get it. People don't think straight all the time. But damn, though, I'm on my way to work, though. What kind of consideration is that? Especially when you offered to take me. I'm one of them bomb-ass, dusty-looking bitches to you to where I want to walk in work smelling like motherfucking ashtray. The fuck? I'm just saying, like, that's the type of shit, though. Like, motherfucker wasn't even think, but so I don't know if that was a make or break it moment. All I knew was that we ain't the same. That shit crazy. Had to go in the job and ask my boss, do I smell like weed? The fuck? like for real. That was weird. And then it's like crazy because I would have went ahead and took the bus, but I missed the bus and took my chances to take the ride. But ain't no motherfucker talking about what I done helped do, how I done helped, even whether it's physical, mental, or spiritually. But they can quick to throw at some, say they done helped. All they was trying to do was help me out. That's crazy work to me. That's crazy as fuck to me, actually. You asked me, do you want me to ask him about, about him, about me? Can I change your luck for you? Sure, you can if you want to. I mean, if that's what you want to, I mean, it needs to be changed, but I'm not gonna, he can't do it, But did that ever, I ain't heard shit about it yet. Shit. Now it don't even matter no more. What you mean? And then somebody want to get up and cry like a baby, like a bitch ass baby on the phone, and then don't and try to talk over somebody when they spitting some truth enough to where it seemed like now we just having a boxing match with words that gets no fucking where. And as his friend that's only hearing his friend talk, he ain't hearing shit I got to say, no fucking way. But he didn't been inserted in the conversation. Strange as hell to me. Got double teamed by two big ass milk duds today. That's what it felt like. If I was white, that would have been a real live Oreo squeezed in the fucking middle. For real. That's the thing. Enchanted, I've been doing this shit by myself for a minute. A nice one. And the reason why I prefer to work alone is because I will only fail if I allow the next motherfucker to get in my way. I don't lose. It's got me pissed off because people, and it's like, the people that, want to involve me or insert me into their shit or whatever, they got other shit they need to be worried about. And if I would have got involved in that shit, I would have went downhill. That would have been straight self-sabotage, straight up for me. And you think I'm gonna see that and just go, okay, jump without a parachute? That shit crazy. Flow so hard, that shit crazy. But the fact that right there made me have to, I got in my feelings because I felt like I got, and one of the dudes hung up the phone, didn't want to hear it, and he had made his mind completely up. You feel me? About me just because of what got escalated, and he ain't heard the real 100% back and forth situation. But that's his bro, that's his friend, which he shouldn't even been inserted in the first place. And the only reason I spoke about him was because he was on the phone. And so since he spoke about what I sent the text and said, because all I said on the text again was, here you go. You can use it if you want with your shit talking ass. That's it. That's all I said. And I got that shit talk too, right after. Motherfucker said he had to go around and ask motherfuckers who said I was talking shit. Who said I was talking shit? To clear his name. But then even ask me, was I just joking or not? But yeah, I had some shit that I could say. I just was over. I didn't care to say it because the shit was old. I wasn't hovering it over my head. I wasn't hovering it over his head. I just realized the motherfucker distanced themselves from me after they didn't come through with what the fuck they said on their own, after they insinuated it on their own. Never asked for it to begin with. And then they distanced themselves from me. So shit, I made sure that they realized, they understood the shit. Okay, we was distant and I didn't have to say nothing to them to do that. The only thing I did was kept my word on something that I did say I would do. And so I did that. That's it. So somehow, some way, like the other neighbor I guess look at me like I'm just petty or some shit on that type of time. But they can, that may be what God needs to, it's times like this to where that's God probably putting these walls up, these extra walls, invisible walls, so they can keep, you know what I'm saying? You stay doing you and you stay doing you, because I never asked neither one of y'all. I never did ask neither one of y'all to be my family, to be a friend, to be anything like that. Shit, I done actually asked the neighbor that wasn't insinuated in the shit for assistance more than, I ain't even asked this motherfucker for no assistance. Anything that I done came to that dude about required probably money. had something to do with me giving him some change. Probably buying some herb type shit. Because I went there with myself. The fuck. So, I certainly didn't get it for free. Certainly wasn't looking for it for free either. Certainly I ain't one of them either. Y'all blunt can't catch me, bitch. The fuck? I'm old school, honey. I got it. I'm good. I don't need it from you. You want to pop one in me? Let's smoke. That's the type of shit I would have been on. But especially, I'm not finna be like, well, can I take this with me? You know, nah, that shit don't cave me. So what you help me out with? Nothing. When you want to ball around and sum it up, absolutely nothing. You gave me a plate. You asked me, did I want a plate? Let's talk about it. The one plate that he did, I did get. And I can tell you that that's the only lie that I made up, because I told you that I put it in my microwave and I forgot about it. I put that motherfucker in my microwave because I knew I wasn't gonna eat it. And it did look good, and I didn't want to just waste it. I gave it to Zeke either because I didn't know for a fact I don't trust people. I don't trust. So if you give me, you didn't came, you wanted me to, you done offer me a motherfucking plate, and then I come to your shit and you go in the kitchen and the plate literally already made up. Like you didn't, like this well put together plate. That shit was suspicious as fuck to me, low key. Not even gonna lie to Kiki. Especially coming from a motherfucker that I done already told that I done been poisoned. You feel me? That I done already told that I'm supposed to be dead. Motherfuckers needed me in the dirt. But you offered me this plate. Yeah, I took the plate. It depends. That's what I'm saying. I don't see made that part, what you said. That's what I'm saying. I went in there. He was like, I made this food. I got this plate for you. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm thinking I'm going to get over there and he going to fix the plate or something. I get over there, he already got that motherfucker in a little to-go thingy with the bread and everything. And I'm like, damn, this was like a DoorDash. Fuck. It was well prepared. You know what I'm saying? But it was almost like didn't even ask me, you made it before you even really asked me, did I want this motherfucker? What's the catch? So yeah, that bitch went straight to my microwave. And Zeke didn't even get it. I didn't even want him to eat that shit. Would have woke up and my dog would have been dead. I would have been on beast mode. Shit. I don't trust shit like that. I done been poisoned. Why would I just no? And then I told you that. So I'm not gonna not accept it in this person's face when I don't know if he was genuine or not completely. I'm puzzled. I'm standing here like, huh? I'm thinking I'm finna wait a few minutes. No, it's ready. I'm good. I don't know who really prepared that shit. I'm straight. Thank God I brought me something to eat home from work that night. For 2 days and told him, he asked me did I eat it the next day. I told him I forgot about it. I'll get around to it. I ended up throwing this shit away. Never even opened it. Never sniffed it. Don't know shit. Not even mad. She shouldn't be either. Still here. We both still here. And shouldn't be no beef because I ain't gotta talk to my neighbors. I can speak to my neighbors. I don't have to ask them for shit. I know how to live alone. I'm good at it. I know how to, live with myself. I'm very good at that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not no walking around depressed, sorry, sad motherfucker sobbing. I used to been there and done that shit when I was going through what I was going through. Baby, I'm straight. For real. I'm not angry. I'm not holding on to no mental distress. I'm not, acting like I can't heal. I need some more healing work. I always got time for healing work though, but at the same, not, I don't need it for that type of shit right now. I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my self-love is at 1,000 plus. Real talk. I'm very, man, I don't know. I'm not walking around, well, I can't have nobody. Why nobody? I'm not desperate, man. I'm cool. Like this shit crazy to me. So I don't know, but like at the end of the day, wasn't nothing wrong with trying to have a solid conversation with somebody, and then maybe let's see where it would go. And when he made it clear to me that he had that kind of thought on his mind, I said, all right. But then it never was talked about no more. Shit. And then on top, he turned around and asked me about going out to eat, and that never motherfucking happened. So I mean, at the end of the day, it was him with pulling the false alarms, not me. Everything was being yanked. It was coming from that direction. But I sit here like a real woman. And didn't even cringe to the shit. I let it be. I didn't, but the only thing is the eye contact. I'm a reader, baby. I'm an empath. This shit ain't no motherfucking game. I am who I am. So if I see you and I can look in your eyes, even if you're across the room, even if you're at a distance enough for me to look in your eyes, I see. If you don't want me to fuck with you, I'm not going to fuck with you. And I can see it. Even if you wave, I'll wave back, but I can still see it. And see, the thing is that people play with people like that. And they sit there and try to, now you crazy. Now you don't know what you're talking about. Now this, no, bitch, I just see through you. And I'm cool on it. I ain't tripping. You are who you are. I ain't never trying to change that. I just ain't got to fuck with it. You feel me? I'm not mad at that. Why would I be mad at that? That's you, not me. The only reason I'd be mad at it is if I insert myself and I have to deal with the consequences of that. Then I would be mad at me. You said it's often let me see. Hold on. My eyes just messed up. I'm trying to read that. Hold on. It's often a profound spiritual growth or awakening. Okay, harmony. This numeral sequence is powerful identification to embark on a journey of one self-discovery in the world. You uncover limitless potential. Yeah, it's about to get uncovered today. Telling you, and I'm not gonna keep this up. Of course, I'm gonna make it where I'm gonna keep it up here, but I'm gonna make it unlisted because I'm not. I don't know. I just had to get this shit off my chest because what I'm not about to do is, take it on through the day. And when I see a motherfucker, I'm not about to, have my nose tooted up on no bullshit. I'm not one of them. I just don't play like that. But I will speak my fucking mind. I'm an alpha female. My middle name is Alphelia. What are you talking about? The fuck? So, of course, I'm a stand in my shit. And I don't give a damn about, because a big motherfucker to me, they sometimes show elephant energy, especially when dealing with a little motherfucker like me. I just don't worry about stuff like that. But it took two. That's the thing. It took two to do it. Two big grown motherfuckers to do it. So that's the part, to me, that make them look even smaller. Hate to say it. Because one chose to open the gate and reenact the shit and play on it. And then tell me that they wanted to insert another person and then get me on the phone and then try to low-key get it out of me before they insert the other person. And I'm like, nah, you want to insert the other person? Let's insert them. I'm not here to play no games with nobody. That's that shit my ex-husband did. And he was a Gemini too. But like I say, I was trying to get this Gemini, because this was a Gemini. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. Because I know how I can be. So I wasn't even trying to play on it like that. Then when you insert them, the game flips, just like a Gemini do. So me seeing who took the bait, the friend. All right, well I know who really, it's cool. They can take that and move with it how they want, because right now he just listening to the yelling because I'm over. I asked, is there anything that needs to be said? Is there anything that needs to be said before I talk? Was told no. I got the flow. But then when I got the motherfucking talking, motherfucker got the talking. And it's that what got said, I bled a little bit to where it started looking one way. And the flow got took. And then the one person that was talking wasn't even the one that was supposed to be talking. The one that cut me off wasn't even the one that was doing, like, he was the one that was inserted. Meanwhile, the other one trying to make it seem like he ain't never seen, like I done sent him 50 fucking texts. I sent one big squabbled up text because I woke up to 17 fucking messages. I ain't gonna say 17. I don't know. I didn't count them, but they was long enough to look like it and spaced out, indents, all that shit. That motherfucker had that shit. He like an essay, and it was pretty. And I know essays and shit like that because I'm a writer. But when I say that he had that shit laid out, that was like he took his time, put emojis in it and everything. And then got the nerve to say, I'm sending all these texts to him. And I sent one long thread to clear it up because of what I woke up to. And then I went up and read what the fuck I saw because there was so much to see. Like, nigga, I ain't finna wake up. First of all, what? And okay, so I wake up and then I see that. And okay, now do you want to talk? You want to hear what I got to say to respond to these? Or, you want me to text it? And I'm giving him the opportunity because I want to make sure that I answer this shit piece by piece. Understood, so that way a person ain't thinking that it's like, oh, going over here, going over there, going over here. So I want to, everything that this motherfucker said on these texts piece by piece, let me answer this shit. Going down the line, going that, because it was a long motherfucking line. Very long. Go down the line, start going down the line, motherfucker didn't barely get past 3, you hear me? Couldn't really get past 3 because, for one, the first thing you say is that you ain't never disrespected me. Yeah, you did. Let's start there. I had no attitude. Came at me with no attitude. Yes, you have. It wasn't directed towards me, but you projected it towards me because you came to me with the shit. Okay, so you knocked at my door. It's, for one, telling me that you're going to take me somewhere to eat, talking about some for your birthday because it ain't like nobody else give a damn to do it type shit. And then that wasn't disrespectful. The fuck? What you mean? Who the fuck are you? What make you think you better than the next motherfucker? Because you ain't did shit either. The fuck? And I ain't asking nobody to do shit. I'm not looking forward to nobody doing shit. I did something on my own. I just gave you the benefit of the doubt to do what the fuck you came to me about. Simple. But yet, I'm the one that's weird about that. So now, where we at? Okay, then you start complaining about motherfucking shit that you got going on in your life with an attitude at my door. But you ain't brought no attitude towards me. Yeah, you did. It just wasn't at me because I ain't gave you no reason to have one with me. But you still brought one at me. See, people need to watch their words. Especially when you saying that all I ever did was try to help you. Don't do that. That right there, don't get laughed at. Think I got this shit off my chest. I'm not looking at nobody pulling up at this motherfucker's crib. I'm not worried about nobody that he inviting in his shit. I'm not worried about who's, none of that. No, I'm not concerned about nobody else's life when they don't involve me in it. I've learned that the hard way when dealing with people that I love unconditionally, you know? So why would I allow a motherfucker to roll on me, to roll on me with that type of energy when I done learned how to shut it down with the people that I love the most? But the play, it's like the way people play on shit. The way they choose to play on shit, word playing and gaming people and, throwing assumptions while, making assumptions at the same damn time. Literally. Hell, I probably even do that too sometimes. But I just tell you, I assume the shit. Going on. I'm not finna say that I know you ain't finna do this. I know you not finna do that. And when damn it, you really don't know what the fuck I'm finna do. You going by your own ways of what you would probably do. Don't project that on me. And then trying to make me out to be this bad person all of a sudden, like I'm missing, I'm that type of energy is weird as hell to me. But the part that got me, the part that hurt, because I ain't gonna lie, I want to say I shedded like 3 tears. Tears is tears, but I don't cry, so I think I shedded like 3 tears. Is when the motherfucker told me, yeah. When I asked him, so you inserted this person in our personal calls and conversations, our texts. I felt like I could confide in that person on that type of level. I was getting to know him on another level. And I felt like that was something that should have been kept between us. For real. You asking me shit that I don't want to answer. You trying to ask me bedroom shit, and I had to stir the shit back around to other questions because I'm not that. I'm that's not the level I'm aiming at. You know what I'm saying? I'm aiming at really trying to get to know you, but I see it. You a man, but still, let's talk. It ain't got to be about that. It ain't got to circle back around to that either. Unless you're really just trying to see what type of bitch I am. See if I'm one of them. See if I'm just pretending to be on this type of journey. See if this is really not my life or not. If I'm just pretending. And then when that shit didn't fucking work, a motherfucker distanced themselves. And when they did talk to me, it was with attitude. When they talked to me, it was with attitude. And every time this motherfucker, it's funny because every time he called me over to talk to me, he would be talking about some shit. And then I would respond to the shit or whatnot. But then here come the other neighbor. And I would just get quiet and let them talk. And it's like at the end of the day, somehow, some way, I'm the one that's the drama though. I guess I'm the problem. So that's kind of odd. But I mean, that ain't nothing new to me either. People do that shit to me off and on because they don't know how to own their own shit. So they'd rather make me own their shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't shit that shit out. I got my own shit to shit out. We don't eat the same. But what hurt was when, I understand that's your bro. I understand. And my communication with him is different. I'll invite him in my home. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't looking at him like I don't got no crush on him. I ain't looking at him like that. So I don't mind him coming in. I ain't got no, but I'm not gonna let, if I'm looking at you for like a potential possible daters, I can date you later possibly. No, you can't come in my shit. No, you can't come in my shit. You fucking can't come in my house. Cause I want to probably date you. So no, you can't come in. Maybe that's a little backwards, but I'm not ready for that. Simple. And that's just me. It is what it is. But I noticed that because I had invited others in and not him, I noticed that he felt away enough to say, well, you ain't invite me. Well, let me come to your house. And I'm like, no, I ain't ready for that. And all right, cool. But then when, you tell me that you asked me to come here to yours, you asked me come here, but then we gonna just stand outside. That's fine. I ain't tripping. I'm just seeing what you want. I ain't asking to come in and I'm not looking to come in. But the way you say it, you letting me know that because I didn't invite you in, you gonna stop inviting me in. I'm not looking to, I'm okay. Not hurt. You ain't bust a bubble. It's cool. What? Unbothered. A lot of the shit that was being thrown at me, the thing was that I recognized it. I was just unbothered. I didn't give a fuck because it's nothing new to have people tell me one thing and do another. I'm used to people doing that shit for real. So to realize that I was being inserted in certain things that I wasn't really asking to be inserted in, as far as business deals and accusations and adjustments, just to hear them out, and then, or you can do this and we can all do this and pitch in together and do this. And I feel like I'm not, who said that that's what, like you said, can you do it? Yeah, I can do it. Do you want to do it? Didn't ask that. Didn't care to. So the very inconsiderate ass energy on top of that. It's like, damn. So I don't know. I just feel like, and for the team, to tag team hit that I just got with that, just seemed like it was stupid. It seemed like there shouldn't have been something to tag team. But to find out that person felt the way the whole time, enough to be yapping to pillow talking to their homeboy about the personal conversations that we had, that shit hurt. It hurt. That was what hurt. So the motherfucker got a rise out of me. They got one today. But I'm making sure that it doesn't go past that either. It sticks with today. Tomorrow, I don't give a damn. And probably in the next few minutes, because I gotta go do laundry, and after that I want to kind of relax a little bit. I was gonna redo my hair. I might still do it depending on how I feel. I think I'm gonna fix me some fajitas. Oh my God. So just one of these days, I guess. But I appreciate the ones, Enchanted, especially you. But I appreciate the ones who've been listening and chilling, whether you talking shit about it or not. I don't give a damn about that part. Okay. Another day, another dollar. All right, so look, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Yes, I have cleared it off my chest. Took an hour and 20 minutes to do it, which that means I've hit a world record, because normally, shit, I would still be probably going hard as fuck. So thank y'all so much for listening in, allowing me to get this off my chest and talk my shit. And I'll be back for the regular program later. All right? Deuces.